Assalamu alaikum viewers. I hope you enjoyed story time with Aleena Chaudhary. Today's story is Thumbelina, written by Hans Christian Andersen. A long time ago, and far, far away, there lived an old woman who was sitting in her rocking chair, thinking how happy she would be if she had a child. Then she heard a knock at the door and opened it. A lady was standing there, and she said, "If you let me in, I'll grant you a wish." The old woman let the woman in because she felt pity. Secondly, because she knew she'd wish for a child. She wished for a child. After she washed the lady up, she saw that she was beautiful. The lady slept soundly all night long, and then right before she left, she said, "Now about your wish. What do you want?" The lady thought about most people's wishes: to be richest in the world, most powerful person, the smartest and the prettiest. But the old woman wished for something the lady couldn't believe. She said, "I would like a child." "What did you say?" she asked, because she was astonished at what the old lady repeated what she said. "I would like to have a child." The lady then placed a tiny seed in the old woman's hand and gave her instructions. "Plant this seed, water it, and give it your love. If you do all those things, you'll have a child." So the old woman did all of those things. In a week there was a flower in place of the seed. The next day the flower bloomed. Inside was a girl who was the size of a thumb. So she called her Thumbelina. She made a little dress out of golden threads. Thumbelina slept in a shell and brought the old woman joy and happiness. But one day, when Thumbelina went down for a nap, a frog hopped through the window and said, "You'll be a bride for my son." And she took her to a lily pad and hoped off to find her son. She cried, and guppies heard her and chewed the roots off the lily pad to help her escape. Thumbelina's lily pad floated away. A few hours later, she stopped floating. During the summer, she ate berries and drank juice up of the leaves. But then winter came, and she needed shelter. A kind mouse let her stay with it in, but it said, "You'll have to marry my friend Mole, because I can't keep you for winter." The next day she went to see Mole. In one of those tunnels she found a bird and said, "Poor thing, I'll bury it." Then she found out that it was alive and cared for it. It flew off. That fall she had to marry Mole. But then she heard a familiar tweet, and an idea popped up in the bird's head. "You can come down to the warm country," said the bird. So Thumbelina hopped on the bird's back and flew to the warm country. The people there who liked her renamed her Erin. She married a prince and lived happily ever after. The end. I hope you enjoy my story. Don't forget to add comments, watch and like. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe ZMC TV.